MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Cubs vie for a key series sweep against a fellow wild card contender, and we'll have it for you next. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Zach Wheeler's a quality pitcher, three-pitch mix guy, fastball 93 to 96, good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings all three of them with him to the ballpark, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Ball one. His career line against Wheeler. He has a 3-for-12 line. He also has 1 home run. The 1-0. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Javier Baez. And right away, he's baffled by the breaking ball that time at strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Harper coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throwing to second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe if he had him set up for the fastball, he guessed wrong.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, D-Row, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Schwarber is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. That evens it up 1-1. Baez on second. Contreras on at first with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And another foul ball. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Chatwood starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
So striding in, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home, this would be huge for this team.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. 2-2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the 1st out of the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, Andrew.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that 1st strike.
Here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Popped him up. Bryant has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 3rd.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still no score. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's 1-2.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. 0-1, here it comes. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Happ, a native Pennsylvanian. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
0-1 pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. Baez has it. And a rather easy first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up JT Realmuto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. high in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. So stepping in, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike. Chatwood isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Hayward at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the third with no. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tyler Chatwood. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one. Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. A 1-0 pitch on the way. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Runner goes for second. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He's on the move again from first. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Comes set and the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Now he'll look to third, but go to second. And oh, the quick reactions behind the plate almost had him, but he's back in safely at second. A 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
The bat,
2 on here with 1 man out. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. 1 left for the Cubs. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Striding in, Adam Hazley. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And the Phillies are into the hit column. And in steps Scott Kingery. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. No balls and 1 strike. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Up high, 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Stepping up now, Gene Segura. Runner in scoring position with Segura. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And this one is gone. A home run. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
Wow, you don't see this very often. There aren't very many pitchers that are good hitters, and sometimes you take a pitcher for granted. You just want to lay one in there. Mistake, because this guy just took him deep.
And Hayward will make the catch. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club. At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper to the track, to the wall. Gone! So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. 19th home run for him on the season. And with it, the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
right fielder.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A ball and 2 strikes.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 2 for the bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Popped him up. Kipnis ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Left fielder looking up, still going back, and that one is gone.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Hal is there, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Pulled toward right center field. Hayward has a read on it. And the inning is over. Phillies get 1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away.
Behind. And the pitch.
Nope.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder to the track. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
He's set, and the pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw gets him, 2 down. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that's in there for a strike. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. That's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
I always felt 0-2 you had to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next, the dangerous power threat, Wilson Contreras.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. Number 13 for him on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Cubs get a... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a ball 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. This is in the air to right. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Hot shot to third. Bryant's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First delivery to him on the way.
Outside, that's the ball.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got her just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Standing in now, Adam Hazley, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Hit to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-3 game.
Well, there you go. Another hit surrendered, and I think he's just run into a wall out there on the mound. These batters aren't looking like they're getting fooled anymore.
To the plate now, Zach Wheeler. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, here's a case right here, Dero, where as a pitcher, you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. Long run, but he gets there to 7th inning, ready to roll, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ian Happ is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. At the plate, Tyler Chatwood. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Hoskins is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Kingery's there. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way here. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
The batter, number 9.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
The 2-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses for ball one.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Here's the 1-0. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
1-2. Here it is. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Phillies 5 and the Cubs 4. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
So coming to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Comes set, the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Ready with the 1-2.
Inside.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Hector Neris. The bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Jason Hayward will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One and one.
Got a ball, one strike.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Down the first baseline. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
And in a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these two guys stack up against one another. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The catcher,
Rowan Wick goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
now pitching for Chicago, number 50.
He's set. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. The Cubbies are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1. They're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over. Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Stepping in, Adam Hazley, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now back, second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Digging in, Scott Kingery. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. Popped him up. Kipnis is under it, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. David Robertson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 30, David Robertson. Now playing second and batting 9, number 7, Josh Harrison.
Nico Horner will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
And he fouls this one off. He'll check in here at 256. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Real Muto is after it. Throw to first is in time, 1 down.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. First pitch coming, here it is. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 44. Anthony Rizzo.
Cubs are down to their final out now, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. At the plate, Javier Baez. They'll be looking for something. He could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
2 out with a man at first. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Cubs are down to their final strike here. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Philadelphia Phillies took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Zach Wheeler wins his 3rd of the season with 15 strikeouts. David Robertson closes the door for the save, his 25th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasker.